Hello and welcome back to this week's episode of Talking Freight. As you know, the weekly freight series dedicated to talking about all things transportation management, best practices, and of course, freight. In today's Talking Freight episode, we continue our series on all things full truckload shipping. Today we'll talk about if a shipper really needs full truckload. Well, the short of it is, of course they do. But the spirit of this video is to more effectively use full truckload in your transportation mode mix. The question of necessity affects full truckload shipping decisions, and shippers might overlook full truckload options. However, shippers do need full truckload shipping, but they need to know how to take advantage of it properly to avoid ballooning freight spend and shipping cost. All right, so let's talk some full truckload shipping. First, let's address the issue. Shippers face more challenges when trying to avoid full truckload shipping. Shippers are under increased pressure. Pressure from consumers, pressure from regulators, pressure from stakeholders, and pressure from the industry itself. Shippers need to keep costs down, and this means keeping rates in check. Unfortunately, the record-breaking growth of the U.S. economy under the current administration is creating a perfect storm for shippers trying to stay in business. There's simply not enough capacity available in the U.S. logistics arena. Spring shipping has not yet even peaked, and therefore, shippers need to prepare now. Although these factors predominantly affect full truckload, their implications will result in a ripple throughout the entire transportation industry. No freight plan will be safe from rate hikes, so shippers must understand more about how to take advantage of full truckload to keep freight spend in check. Now, let's give you the solution. Using full truckload is ideal for shippers moving high-volume, consistent pallets. The problem with using full truckload versus LTL derives from simply not having enough freight to justify sending a shipment via full truckload. But freight consolidation turns this argument upside down. Shippers can realize the same benefits of LTL shipping with full truckload freight consolidation, partnering with nearby shippers and third-party logistics providers to take advantage of the lower rates available in full truckload shipping. The true benefits of full truckload shipping grow faster for shippers moving high-volume, consistent freight. In other words, shippers who are regularly moving high-volume freight at frequent intervals increase their bargaining power, lower cost and discounted rates when it comes to procuring a full truckload. And once the solution is in place comes the reward. A mix of over-the-road shipping modes enables cost savings and speeds shipping. In general, full truckload shipments are more expensive than LTL, but they require less handling. This reduces risks to freight, which can have major implications for sending sensitive equipment or fragile product. Think of the savings possible through processing fewer freight claims, and since freight within all truckload vans has a single unloading and loading touch point, there is less chance of a shipment being lost or overlooked. The continuous route of full truckload makes it a viable option for shippers needing to move product from the origination destination as fast as possible. Since the truck does not need to make multiple stops, as with the case in LTL shipping, freight arrives faster. There will be plenty of times when using full truckload simply does not make sense. An end user may order a single product, or your company may not have plans to ship product to a reseller nearer to that end user. In this case, parcel or LTL shipping makes more sense, and these modes achieve reasonably fast delivery. However, shippers involved in business-to-business sales can use full truckload to move the majority of product faster to their business partners. For instance, Shipper A is a supplier of live plants, and such items may be sent in a dry van over the road as a full truckload and to the same destination. If seller B is a local or regional distributor of live plants, it would make more sense to use full truckload. But if seller C will only need 3 live plant pallets, there needs to be a transition between full truckload and other transportation modes to bring the overall cost of the freight shipping down. This allows for the continued use of full truckload where necessary. This is known as intermodal shipping, but due to its complexity and unique best practices, we'll address that later on in our video series. For now, consider the full truckload portion of the journey. Shippers can use this knowledge to create a landing of transportation modes that keep overall operating costs down. Now, let's put it all together. Big shippers have a bit of a safety net in the forthcoming rate increases, but small and mid-sized shippers must reevaluate shipping options to stay competitive and survive. Although full truckload rates are increasing, small and mid-sized shippers can leverage power in groups using a 3PL to tap into the resources of full truckload shipping. Well, that's it for this week's episode of Talking Freight. Have any questions about full truckload we can answer? Make sure you leave those in the comments below and we'll answer them as quickly as possible. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit subscribe and the little bell icon so you get a notification either on your YouTube app on your phone or right to your email. And as always, we'd love for you to follow us here on social media. Give us a like on Facebook. We'll promise to be your friend. And if you do love our updates, do not hesitate to subscribe to our newsletter. What comes in that newsletter? Well, every time we publish a blog, which is Monday through Friday, and for every Talking Freight episode, we're going to send you an email and let you know that the content is ready for you to view. Thanks for watching us every week. We hope you are enjoying Talking Freight. We hope you also enjoy your weekend. See you next week.